Hi, I'm Kate, and I am just taking a walk today to tell you I'm so inspired by this movement of it's never too late going on and about reinventing yourself. There's nothing more important than feeling like you still matter. This woman, Eileen, who is in her 90s, started her YouTube channel, and I started watching her some time back. She does stained glass. It's a passion of hers. When the rest of us think about starting over at 40 or 50 or 60, it's kind of shameful to go, what am I so afraid of? If Eileen could just put herself on camera and do this because it's something she likes and she learned how to do the camera and the sound and she has a following and she's having a good time doing it too. Plus it's providing her a second income in her later years. What a fantastic thing to watch. She is a big inspiration. There's a lot of people over 50 and 60, 70 and 80 sharing their knowledge and wisdom. And I just can't even believe what I'm learning from them all. I mean, I hope to aspire to make my channel good enough to rank up there with them. I have a second channel that I'm still growing, and it's grown pretty slowly, but it's steady, and I've learned a ton of do's and don'ts. Did the wrong things in the beginning and all that kind of stuff that we all go through. If I'm bouncing, it's because, let me show you this real quick. Oh, I'm the wrong way. Hold on, let me show you something. I'm following deer tracks. If you can see them, I'll walk this way and show you. Oh, that's right, I can't, this tree fell in front of me. At my pond, I gotta get my chainsaw out in the spring. That big limb split off. All kinds of things are going on here. Look at all these deer tracks. They've been all over. They've been so cute out here running around. There's 6 of them right now. Back to my point on being inspired today and about reinventing yourself is that when you do watch older people, and by the way, I'm a baby boomer, so I'm in that classification now, and I want to do something fun with it. So YouTube was something I thought about a long time. And ever since I started, it has been a great challenge for sure. And scary. But then a second person I want to mention on here. Hi, Mike. Everybody now knows Mike, who's on YouTube, that started at 80 years old and his channel just skyrocketed. And he has got the best stories and the best storytelling ability that I really wish I had. I don't have that. I have other skills and talents, but he is a great storyteller and teacher, by the way. And he had a whole career that he's now saying, you know what? I'm going to talk about it and teach tips and talk about his hobbies and different things that he loves about life. And he's very intelligent, and everything he says is just riveting. And he started at 80 years old. So I guess what I'm saying to you today, if you're trying to find inspiration somewhere in your life right now, whatever age you are, 40, 50, 60 or beyond, you might have been pushed out of a job by a younger boss. That's happening a lot. You little millennials, although I love you, you're pushing a lot of us skilled people out a little too early, because I didn't want to be pushed out either. And it really hurt financially and ego-wise too, but it happened. And it's happening to a lot of us. You might be divorced or widowed, or you might even be like, my life is dull. I'm just sitting here not fulfilling anything. I'm not creating anything, contributing anything. And I don't know what exactly the answer is for you. I mean, YouTube is not for everybody, but it is for everyone to at least try at least one video. Put up one video. Starting a channel is easy enough. Yeah, there's all this optimization, all this stuff you can learn, but to just start and put things out there and get it done, even if it's a YouTube short, just saying hello to people, it's really great fun. And yeah, it makes you feel insecure and uncomfortable and all that stuff. But when I look at Aleen and Mike and others in this world that are doing this, by rights, they should just be retired. What's happening for me is they're running circles around my butt. And I'm like, well, what am I? I'm 63. I'm not going to stop either. I already have this in me anyway to keep going. And I love starting new things and really trying to challenge what else I might still have in me. I look at those folks and others like them with such admiration and joy and hopefulness. I'm also a snowbird. This season, you can see I'm in the snow, so why am I a snowbird? For 8 years, I am a snowbird in Florida, and I did lose my home down there in Hurricane Ian, I mentioned in another video. This year, I did get back to Florida and then came back earlier because my elderly mother, who has dementia, really needed me. She was just so lonely. She's 86 now, and the dementia is increasing. Came back, and my point to this is that I love being a snowbird because my friends in Florida, so many of them are older than me. They're in their mid-70s, even their 80s, and they just run circles around me in terms of what they can do, their activities, and the dancing, and the kayaking, and the singing, and the fun. And I'm so inspired, and I'd like to name names because I know you guys are all out there still having a great season. I'm back here in the snow. Longevity is such a passion I am learning to love now, and I highly recommend whatever it is you're interested, you're bored, you want to get going, you want to reinvent yourself in some way, check out the longevity movement that's going on YouTube with different tips and techniques and healthcare tips and interest tips. YouTube is something I totally wish everybody would try, at least to give it a shot and give yourself an opportunity to even see what it feels like to be vulnerable and put yourself on camera in front of the world, because it is a little scary. But then watch other people that are older, way older than me, and follow my channel too, of course. I want you to subscribe because I'm here, and that's what I'm hopeful for as well, that I could be half as good as the folks that are in their 70s and 80s and 90s. I'm watching them going, wow, okay, I suck at script writing. I'm terrible at this. How are they doing it? And I'm just like, wow, I'm just awe-inspired. Today, I just wanted to lift you up a minute and say, find something, get going with something different and new if you can, just to feel that inspiration again inside of your soul. If you're in this last, let's call it a third of life, we only have so much time. And I don't know, I'm just the kind of person I want to keep seeing how far I can push myself, what's next, what else am I capable of even daring to try? Yeah, I don't know, granted, I'm not going to jump out of an airplane anymore or do some of the crazy shit that I used to do, but I will continue to take some risks and keep pushing forward. And you know why? Because that's where the fun is, and that's where the youthfulness is, and that's what keeps us all alive and keeps us feeling like we're still valued and valuable. There's nothing more important than feeling like you still matter, because it's so easy after you've been thrown out, like I just was. I felt worthless, just worthless. Like I have no value anymore. What am I going to do with myself now? Oh, I am having fun, and I have ups and downs days, and I'm taking care of my elderly mom, but that's really depressing and inspiring. I'm going to do a little video on what I've learned about that, even if you don't have an elderly parent with dementia. All these things are part of the struggle of life. And when there's struggle, there's also wins. Everything comes back around after the dark night of the soul. Go get inspired and tell me what you're going to do now. If you go watch Mike or Aleen, oh, by the way, I'm putting their links in the description box so that you can see their channels. If you go see them, I think you'll see what I mean. But also just feel inspired for yourself, because we're all in this together. Hashtag it's never too late. I love you for being here. Oh, I have a hole in my mitten. Click right there to see the next video. I'm putting them out on Sundays and Wednesdays. I want to hear from you. Please subscribe. Please turn on notifications. Please comment. You have a great day.